think today, oh my God, what I'm thinking about today is, for some reason, I am on this car thing. Like, I've been contemplating a car, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I am filled with this, oh, I need a new car, I need a new car, I need a new car thing. Now, granted, my car is older. My car is an older model car. However, I bought my car with 29K in miles on it. It now just reached 80K in miles. So I am not an avid driver. I do not drive a whole lot. So the justification is not there for me to buy a car, if I'm being honest with you. I get my car regularly serviced and maintained at the dealership. I take very good care of my car. I take very good care of anything that I buy. I try to make sure that I keep everything clean and maintained and etc. So it's just one of those things. I think it's a mental thing. I think, especially when you watch a lot of YouTube, like, you think, oh my God, why do I not have that? Why do I not, it's very easy to fall into that trap. And even at my big age, it's still easy for that to happen. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe let this car over. Maybe a paint job, or and maybe some upgrades on the inside. I'm not sure. Not really sure. But I do set up a sinking fund for my car. So since I paid this car off years ago, I do have a sinking fund that I kind of put money in to. It's going to go toward my next car purchase. But to be truthful, I really I would want to get another car until I finished the remaining 18K on my student loan. And it's not a priority because
I just wanted to point out before you guys come for me, that clickety-clack sound that you're hearing in my car is my blender bottle that has my BCAA in it for the gym. It is not my car. It is that bottle.
For me to make big purchases, I have to think about it long and hard. I have to contemplate it. I have to research. Stuff like that. So I'm not the type of person anymore, I'll say anymore, to just willy-nilly go out and buy something. Not my cup of tea. Not gonna be me. Because you work hard for your money, and you should be spending a lot of thoughtful time and effort in when you spend it. So that's my thing. That's where I'm at right now. Who knows what I'm gonna do, but we shall see. I have made it to the gym, and I'm gonna go get my workout on. up, y'all? I am back on the scene, so fresh and so clean. Anyway, I am back to talk about what I decided in regards to the car, because I have been thinking about that all day. I have decided that I'm probably going to get a paint job and maybe a wrap, possibly something like that. Just something to kind of spruce up the outside, give it that new feeling again. I'm also going to probably add, I have a navigation system in my car, but I don't have a backup camera, and I would love to have a backup camera, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. I've watched some videos. I actually thought about doing it myself, because I do things like that too. I will get dirty, work on cars and stuff like that if I can, whatever I can do. And I'm probably going to ask the dealership too, because I have an appointment next month for my services, so I may ask them about the backup camera thing, not so much the paint job. So there was something else that crossed my mind when I was at the gym earlier, and I was thinking about, I had done my weigh-in this morning, and I was thinking about, man, I spent so many years trying to get more weight on me, because I was really small, younger person. When I was in my teens and even my 20s, I was like trying so hard to get to 120. Like, I could not reach 120. Could not reach it. Tried everything under the sun. I could not. I could eat anything and I would not gain weight. And it used to bother me so bad, because in our culture, to be thick was like the thing. Like, that's what you wanted. You wanted to be the thicker the better. You know what I mean? And I could never attain that. And because of that, I felt really low about myself. Like, I felt, I felt less than, you know. And I think I thought about that today, and I was thinking, man, I hope that with time and with experiences, if you are feeling that way about yourself, that you realize that, number one, not everybody's going to look the same way. That whole Instagram baddie thing with small waist and big booty, everybody, there are some people that are built that way. That is their body type. Bless them. You know what I mean? Because they're lucky. But most of us are not. You know, you can pay for it. Me personally, I like my coin. Not getting ready to spend money on that. So, or another alternative is to work with what you got and to try to do the best you can with what you have. Me, I was always nerdy. I was always a very nerdy kid. Like, even having my daughter at 17, I still got like a full scholarship to school. Like, I blew it, but I did get a full scholarship to school. I blew it being young and stupid, but I did get one. And with that, you know, I was always kind of encouraged to use my brain. Like, that my brain was going to be what got me far. You know, not sure if that was a slight, like saying like, yeah, your looks not get you anywhere. You better be smart, because, and that's fine too. Because it gave me a realistic expectation of life. It gave me a realistic expectation for myself. And I've always defined myself by my brain rather than physical appearance.
that's a lot of the reason why I'm not big on makeup. A lot of the reason why I'm not big on anything really aesthetic. Don't get me wrong now. I'm clean. I like perfume and all of the things that girls like with, you know, I want my skin to be soft. I want, you know, all those things, but I just don't place a big priority in trying to make myself look a certain way, because at the end of the day, this is me. This is what it's gonna be, you know, and that's all I got. And if that wasn't good enough for people, or wasn't good enough for my husband, or wasn't good enough at all, well, you know, I'm just now coming into learning to embrace myself exactly as I am, and which is a sad thing to say because I'm almost 50 years old. You know what I mean? I'm like a few years away from the 50 mark, and I'm just now learning to be comfortable with me. It's just, honestly, it's sad. And I hope that women out there, that I pray that you don't even get this far without realizing that you don't get to 47 and just start to accept yourself. I hope you accept yourself as soon as possible. I hope you teach your daughters to accept themselves as soon as possible, because the faster, is it faster or quicker? The earlier, I don't know, that lesson is learned, the better, man. The better your whole life will be. I'm still a nerd. I'll probably be a nerd until I die. I'm still goofy. I'm still me. But I've grown to appreciate me more and more. And more over time. Each year it's a little bit more like, okay, all right, I see you. So hopefully you see you too. And you love you wholeheartedly. Imperfections, everything. Because it's really a blessing to be unique. It's a blessing to be different. It's a blessing to not be like the rest. So that's all I got. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.